So yeah, let's go turn in our quest. Ooh, Sherazard. Cool. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Shara? What are you doing here? This is a rare occasion. You're usually out and about. I just finished the jobs I took over for your father. And I was reporting to the guild. So you finished your load too, huh? Somehow or other, I guess. I heard from Aina that you guys aren't doing too bad yourselves. I guess everything I went through to train the two of you amounted to something. Heh, we're grateful too. Well, I guess we'll report in as well then. Go ahead, let's hear what you've got. Reported about escorting the report whores. Yeah, we got the payment, which is 2,000 Mira and 4 BP. Dude, we got the 7th class. We haven't even left Rolent yet, and we got 2 rank ups. So booyah! An eagle eye quartz as a perk. We're gonna take a look at that eventually. Good job, you two. How about you, Sherazard? Don't you think they've done a fine job? For a bunch of newbies, you did an average job. But you shouldn't be satisfied with that level of work. Especially you, Estelle. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Okay, I get it already. Great work, all of you. I'm surprised that we were able to fill the work gap left by Cassius so quickly. I wonder if we'll be able to relax for a bit now. Game's pretty relaxing, so maybe we'll just dick around and do some Stardew Valley Harvest Moon stuff here for a bit instead of any highfalutin adventures. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. I don't know. There's no dangling plot threads that we might end up following up on. I can't remember anything. I don't know. I can imagine that the downtime might be a bit of a drag. Well, that won't be a problem since there are plenty of other small jobs like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters. It's been a while since I've been able to take a break. Alright, it's time for my reward. I'm gonna drink until I can't drink anymore tonight. Estelle, Joshua, you two join me as well. We have to watch you get plastered and make a fool of yourself? Oh, so what you're saying is that you're turning down my invitation? You've got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus, dance like a maniac, and try to strip in public. Agreed. That's pretty embarrassing. Wow, you and Joshua's like, I'm not gonna be the diplomatic one here. Come on, I don't want to go drinking. Sherazard, just where do you think you're going to take these underage kids? Come on, the alcohol is what makes things entertaining. But if you're so against coming along with me, then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yep. Instead, I'll just have Joshua make up for your absence. Why me? Shara? Now hold on a minute. Joshua, you look like you'll make a fine companion. Whether we're talking booze or something else behind closed doors, I'll help you break in. Aren't we still... Joshua is also 16, right? This seems also, whole mentor-student relationship. This is going to places I am not approving of. Break me in? Alright, you big pervert, Joshua. Why are you drooling like that? Wait, Joshua's the bad guy in this situation? Hold the goddamn okay, now I'm confused. And upset. It's not what you think. We've got a major problem! Oh, no, it's Mayor Klaus. What was the voice I did? I kind of gave him a bit of a old-timey voice. We've got a major problem. That's kind of the voice I gave for the mayor, right? It's been over a month. Give me a break, everybody. I'm trying to remember. The mayor wasn't super mega important, so I can't remember. Anyway. Huh? Mayor Klaus? Estelle, Joshua, and Sherazard, am I glad to see you. Saved by the bell. What's wrong, sir? And why are you in such a hurry?
This is terrible. My home! Disaster! It's gone!
What? All right, calm down, Mayor Klaus. Take a deep breath and let it out.
Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed while I was out.
What? That's not being calm at all, Estelle.
I had something to speak with Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home, it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door. So I looked around, and the rooms were in a state of great disarray.
Wait, what about your wife and Lida?
Don't worry, they're both fine. I found them locked up in the attic room.
Oh, that's a relief to hear. It's lucky that no harm came to anyone. It won't get us anywhere just sitting around here, so could you take us to the crime scene, Mayor Klaus?
Absolutely. I appreciate your cooperation.
Wait for me, I'm going too! Good idea. We may be able to be of some help. Well, if you insist. Ina, we'll be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If you have anything come up, just toss it on Ridge's shoulders. I'm sure he's just relaxing at the bar anyway. Yes, I'll do that. And everyone, be careful. Okay, so. Oh, and we just jump straight here as well. No chance to walk around. I'm pretty sure. I think this was the end of the chapter event, so I don't think there was going to be any assignments on the board anyway. I'll check the board once we have an opportunity, just in case, but. Wow, this place is an absolute mess. The crooks really tore through here. Yeah, look at it. It's kind of cool. I mean, obviously they've used all the big polygonal shapes here, like books and stuff. They actually have messed up the place compared to when we were here the first time. So, cool stuff. Look at the safe!
The septium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen.
Yeah, you remember this plot point? Yeah.
I'm really sorry, especially after having you go to all the trouble to bring it here.
It's not you who should be apologizing. It's the crooks who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms in the house?
The other rooms, for the most part, appear to have been left untouched. They're about as messy as the attic room in which my wife and Lida were locked up in.
Estelle, Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Which is? I'll speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you two to check out the inside of the house.
You mean an on-site investigation?
Are you sure we're up to the task? Since we're all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover the most ground, no? Alright, we'll see what we can do. Proceed carefully and deliberately. Alright, Mayor Klaus, how about we talk in the parlor?
Sure. Now, where to begin?
So you guys at home, of course, this is if I were playing this blind, which, this part of the game I have played before, unfortunately, if I were playing blind, I would try to do some crazy speculation on what happened here. Of course, I'm not here blind, so I actually know what's going on, so I'll just toss at this point to you folks at home. Do you have any idea of how this could have happened? There are some context clues. I don't see any clues this is the person who did it on the screen right now, but some of the how the events have played out here, I think are clues on the perpetrator and why, so I'll let you guys ruminate on that as we continue the game. An on-site investigation, huh? Oh, I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach. How about we start from this room? Now let's not forget to ask for witness statements from the other residents. Sounds like a plan. Alright. Let's look for some clues. There's exclamation points all over the place, so... It's just like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this. It looks like he's got some valuable antique books here as well. The criminals either had no idea about the value of the books, or... Interesting. This pot's been tipped over, but there's nothing inside. It looks like it only tipped over after being hit by something with force. Okay, let's check out the safe. I think that's the obvious place to start this investigation. I should have gone here first, but... The gift that we delivered to the mayor for the queen is... Those crooks are not gonna get away with this! Doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or... Could they really have cracked the combination? It's not impossible, but I imagine that it'd be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My best guess is that they figured out the combination using a much simpler means. What do you mean by simpler means? Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with a special powder. A powder like that would have absorptive properties, and due to its fineness, it would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow. Okay, what is this CSI nonsense right now? How do you know this and how is this even possible? Okay, ornament's fine. The is possible part is covered by that, sure. But like, come on now. Alright, and now let's imagine for a minute that the mayor entered the combination with the powder present. The powder on the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. This would be one way to know which buttons were pressed. Now wait a minute. Wouldn't they still not know the order in which the buttons were pressed? That's not exactly the case. As the powder collected on the fingers increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crooks could press the buttons in order starting from the least luminescent. I guess, unless the mayor used several buttons to, press in the code. But I guess you could still figure out the combination eventually with trial and error like that. Might be a little more difficult if there were duplicate numbers, but the crooks should be able to make a pretty good guess as to what they are. Okay, I guess that's also an option, like pressing the same button twice, yeah. That makes sense. Joshua, are you a genius or something? That's just basic knowledge. Anyway, let's check out the buttons. Just as I thought, powder was used. Now there's no doubt in my mind that this safe was opened using the same method I just explained. Oh, right. Now the big question is, who dusted the buttons with that powder? We know it would have to at least be someone who visited the residence. Right. Now figuring out who that is, that's gonna be the tricky part. How does Joshua know everything we just learned there? That's really, really weird. There are several documents inside the drawer. They don't appear to have been disturbed. They seem to be documents regarding Rolent City's government. The fact that these are as they are suggests that there was no political aim involved. No, like, sabotage by a foreign power. This place is all torn apart. Lita would probably faint if she saw this. It looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered about the room. Seems kind of senseless to have done all this. Very curious, all of it. Let's see. Here's the shelf. We didn't check this one out. It's just like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this. Looks like he's got some valuable antique books here as well. The criminals either had no idea about the value of the books, or... Yeah, we had that. Okay, so we had that same dialogue here. Alright, fair. Now this chest has been tossed, so let's see. Oops, not that button. This is just a clutter box, right? It's empty as well. The box lock looks like it was burned off. The criminals may have used an orbital gun. We're painting a picture of these criminals, I guess. I think we got everything in this room. Guess, yeah, why don't we have a quick, check the balcony. Oh, holy shit, there was something on the balcony. Damn. I'm very happy I came here. Look, there are some marks on this railing. You're right, and they're fresh too. It looks like something metal dug into the wood. A grappling hook, perhaps? The climb up. We're gonna have to maybe also check out the bottom floor, like the outside, go down there. But yeah, I think in this room, I'm pretty sure I got everything we came to get. So, let's go on. Let's go here. This is the attic where the guys were locked up. Ooh. Huh? What's this? A survey leaf. Don't you think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here. You're sharp, Estelle. This is the place where the residents were locked up. It was probably dropped by one of the criminals as they were locking everybody up. So it's a key piece of material evidence, right? Uh-huh. That is probably also useful. We can figure out where survey leaves grow. We'll be able to crack the code, I guess. Hold on, let's check the room real quick. Man, this book looks so interactable, this lone book on this shelf, but it isn't. I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? That means this wasn't a one-man job. How many people were there in the group? I'd probably guess about 3 or 4. Oh, that reminds me. One of them was short. It might have even been a girl. A girl? How mysterious. And, oh, here's they keep calling her the wife. So, I don't know, it seems a bit rude, but let's find out if she actually has a name. Are you alright, man? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent toward us. Is there anything you noticed in particular about the intruders? They were wearing masks, so I wouldn't be able to tell you about any specific features. Oh, that reminds me. I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband had gone to the chapel and there were just the 2 of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. Grappling hook. We worked it out already. Or, something else. I don't know. Alright, that was a good witness testimony, so let's go. I guess we're going to be talking to these 2 in a moment, but I have to check the basement. Oh, it's not a basement, it's a kitchen. But, I had to check it real quick, just in case they might have come in and stolen this wine collection. Doesn't look like it. Are you really done investigating? It seems a little too quick to me. How about looking around a little more carefully? I'm sure there's something you've missed. Really? I've missed something, huh? Okay, that's the game being like, you're not done. I think we're gonna have a look outside, like I suggested. There might be something to find there, so we'll take a walk over there once we've done talking first with Mayor Klaus.
This is what things looked like when I came home. I didn't get a glimpse of the criminals either.
Okie dokie. They said that the door was locked at the time of the burglary, right? It doesn't look like the lock's been broken either. Which means they got in another way. Oh, maybe that was the clue we were supposed to find. It doesn't look like the crooks came in through the front door. Let's check somewhere else. Let's actually talk to now to Scheherazade, because that was actually, I think, a clue, that front door situation. There we go, we got everything. Okay, cool. I had the mayor run me through all the details. How about you 2? Did you find anything? Yeah, we found lots of new evidence. Alright, well, let's check the details one by one and see what you've come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? Food preserves from the kitchen. I see. Something that could be sold for Mira. No, well, I mean, I guess the septium, but we can be specific. It's the septium. They didn't steal really anything else of note. Like, they left all sorts of other valuable things, so yeah. How many of them were there? Group of 2, group of 3 or 4. The crime was carried out by a lone woman. No, it was a group of 3 or 4, was what Lita said. Where did they get into the house from? It is from the terrace on the 2nd floor. The grappling hook thing. Yeah. No roof into the attic. No. Point blank. What is the portrait of those thought to have committed the crime? Citizens coming and going during the day. Relatives of Mayor Klaus. Somebody who works at the Malga mine. A traveler who visited recently. None of the above. This one's actually kind of tough, really, especially because I know the answer, but I don't know if I can toss it out. But I think we can say safely, a traveler who visited recently. It has to be someone who's been here so that they've actually been able to dust the safe. So I think we can safely say this, maybe? Wow, you did a good job investigating. It looks like we'll be able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Mayor Klaus, over the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in your study?
When you put it that way, I guess there's been a number of people. Oh, that reporter from the magazine company was one.
Oh, so those 2 came to visit you too, huh? But at the time of the crime, they were with us at the Esmalos Tower. I think we can cross them off the list of suspects. Oh yeah, good point, Joshua. Like, we've been there all day, and the crime happened before the mayor got home, so it had to be happening while we were there. I see. So, Mayor Klaus, were there any others?
Other than that, it was only Josette. But let's not kid ourselves here.
I think it'd be a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy. Yeah, remember Josette? She was that, like, yeah, when we brought the Septium in, she was just visiting here and getting a tour of the place from the mayor. You know, a specific tour of this whole place. Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for a school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica. But I'm telling you, she was a really nice girl. She was modest and courteous. Right, Joshua? Uh-oh. I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Huh? During that time, when the mayor put the Septium into the safe, that girl's eyes lit up like a hunter's, eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I couldn't call her out on it. But at least to me, she didn't look like any ordinary student. Of course, you know, she was also there to witness the mayor put the thing in the safe, so that's also, you know, she was there when the stolen item was last seen, so yeah. You must be joking.
Unbelievable.
At any rate, it looks like we're gonna have to ask this girl a few questions. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you? If I remember right, she should be staying at the hotel. But she said something about taking off from Rolent sometime today. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to hurry then. Estelle, Joshua, let's try the hotel first. Right. Understood. The funny thing is, we actually walked there. We went to the hotel earlier. You may recall there was a student of the academy hanging out there. Now, because the portrait of Josette never popped up, I didn't think to, like, comment on that, but, like, now I'm thinking that probably was actually supposed to be Josette and not, like, another random student of the academy dropping in. So that was her so early. Isn't that neat? That even, you know, because people always talk about the, like, continuity of these Trails games and, like, you know, you're rewarded for, like, playing through all of them by seeing all these characters pop up. But, like, even in this one single game, we've, like, seen, like, characters, like, if you've paid attention, characters are popping up that have, like, been already, like, you know, appearing in the game in the background, like, just like Dorothy was in the Orbital shop before we even talked to Niall, so, you know, stuff like that. It's so cool. I love that if you pay attention, you can find so much stuff in this game.
I can't believe something like this happened while I was away. I have also personally asked that the guild conduct the investigation. I apologize for the short notice, but your assistance in this matter would be highly appreciated.
Don't you worry, Mayor. We're gonna take care of this problem. We're gonna catch that no-good thief who hoodwinked us with her nice ways. Hey, kids. Mayor Klaus came rushing by here in a hurry. I wonder what happened. What happened at Mayor Klaus's place? We can't talk about it, kids. It's confidential. I'm gonna pop by here real quick. I'm gonna take a look at this. No new reports. Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of things, so no new missions for now. How's the investigation coming along? Ridge is managing to take care of everything else. You guys keep your focus on the investigation. Oh, by the way, we gotta check out that eagle eye orb we got. Which, did we have that already equipped on somebody? No. We had information, but that's not eagle eye. Oh my god, the value on this! 3 yellow, 2 white. Can see enemies from a distance. Yo, what? Whoa, wow! Whoa! So let's review our note. You know what? Let's save that for the end of the episode. I want to review and figure out what we could possibly work towards with that. That's a lot of value from that orbment, so yeah. I'm going to save the game at this point as well. Here we go. Anyway, to the hotel. Let's interview the concierge. Estelle, Joshua, even Sherazard. Is something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Josette? She's a student from the Royal Academy who should be staying here. Of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago. Shoot, we're a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing port. We might be able to catch her there. She really didn't seem like a bad girl. Well, it's none of my business. I will continue to be a concierge. Okay, yeah, hold on. Now's the time to run. We can run now. So let's see. Hopefully we can get to her before she skips town. Yeah, let's interview the ticket lady. Oh, I'm not actually. I don't think that's actually a lady. Please excuse the delay. The airliner should be arriving any time now, so please be patient. Yo, Alan! It's us if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, and Sherazard too! Oh, thank you, Idios, for this feast of the eyes. Oh my god, okay. I think Alan's in the right spot he needs to be right now, just like running this ticket booth because... So, what's up? You didn't by chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you? A girl in a school uniform? A school uniform from where? From the Genus Royal Academy. Oh, baby, those uniforms are so hot. Okay, so for a second I was like, maybe I'm being too harsh on him. Like, can you fault a guy if they see someone who they find attractive to be like, hey? But like, I don't know. Maybe but then okay, look, Alan. Let's keep things together for like a hot second if we could. Oh my god. I said the contrast of those neatly pleated white skirts and navy blue socks. Oh yes, I can see them now. I totally forget what the boys' uniforms look like though. Oh, really? This is one obsession I just don't get. Thus defineth man's eternal struggle. Back on topic here, so you didn't see a girl in a Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this month. And believe me, I watch for those. I check all the passengers boarding and disembarking, so I can tell you at least that she hasn't come here. Which means that she came to Rolent along the roads without using an airliner. This complicates things. Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others. So they've got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me! What does, Estelle? When's dinner? No, let's be serious. It's serious time. Estelle pulled out the survey leaf found in the attic. I almost forgot that we found this. Could this be some sort of a clue? All right, we did find that. Shara, do you know of any places nearby where survey trees grow? Survey trees, huh? I'm pretty certain they grow in Mistwald, south of Rolent. How convenient, the one forest that's, around here. And that is an actual level for us to go into. Mistwald. That's the forest in the opposite direction from home as Rolent, right? It seems like it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's hit up the highway through Rolent's South Gate. You're really excited, aren't you? Well, whatever it is, good luck. Yeah, good luck to you too, Alan. I guess I hope some lovely people go through here that you can get a glimpse of. Wait up! You're running like a crazed lunatic! Who could just walk at a time like this? Oh no, it's these two. Oh my god, completely wrong. I hate when this happens in a game when it's like I don't know who's talking, so hold on. Wait up! You're running like a lunatic!
Who can wait up at a time like this?
Yeah, that's the voices they should have been, but I'm an idiot. I didn't know who it was, so I just kind of did a generic voice, and it was completely off the mark. My apologies, everyone.
Maybe I should think about cutting back on those blasted cigarettes.
What are the two of you up to?
You kids again, huh? Actually, we've got to get a booze ASAP.
But the airliner's not even here yet.
I know. That's why we're heading there on foot. It'll take some time, but it's not a distance that we can't cover by ourselves.
Well, don't wear yourselves out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something?
Yeah, and the mother of all scoops, too. No time to talk. We gotta make it there today.
Oh wow, that's like I imagine, of course, time in a video game is very hard to scale because the world is like a little shrunk down. But I can't imagine it's that quick to just go to Bose, so they're gonna have to hoof it. I wonder if Niall's gonna be alright. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. Well, aren't they a lively pair? Friends of yours? Those were the reporters from one of the jobs Dad asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on. Well, we can't worry about it, and I just looked at the clock, and oh my god, we are like super... We're not super overtime, but yeah, we're done here. We're like, we played for an hour. Wow. I guess I got so caught up in all this craziness that I completely lost track. That's fine. So, as I said, before we close off, let's open the big book. And let's review some of the magic we can do. So we have 3 yellow and 2 white. So for example, there's something called Forte, which gives a huge strength boost. We can't really get to that yet, but like Estelle has that 3 green, so we could like eventually, or she's even got 4 green. Like that's right, the aerial is like 3 points, yeah? Let's review really quickly the orbaments we have and their values. 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay, this EP cut is very valuable. We could get something with that. Like probably might be worth it to give it to Joshua eventually, that eagle eye. But yeah, okay, so we've got that. Oh yeah, I should also check. Let's say I was to switch this out. Got 3, 2, and 2. Okay. So let's quickly review what combos we could make with that. Well, with Estelle, we could already make that lightning thing. No, we couldn't. We need one more slot open for her because we need to stack it with both of her green orbaments. But we're close. We're getting close to that lightning spell over there. Now, for Joshua, with his focus on time and the black-colored ones, we could work towards White Gehenna eventually. I mean, we've already got everything for Hellgate, except we need to work a little bit more on that black color. I think we need 3 more for that. So... Actually, no, we don't even need 3 more, because, again... Oh, shit, by the way, freaking Sherazard is in the party now. Oh, man. Forgot about that little detail. So she's rocking 1, 1, 1, 1. A pretty even split here, yeah. I guess if I wanted to get crazy, I could try equipping her with something as well. Yeah, I completely forgot that, yeah, she's now a freaking party member. We'll take a look at her next episode, I guess. But now we're just thinking about ornament game here. So he's got 2 already in the black. So we only need like a 2 value one. Maybe, or if we got a 3 value one, we could swap that in with one of them. Well, I mean, we could technically look at all these, because apparently this is all the ornaments that are in the game, so we could try to figure out. Like, if we got Death Blow 1, we could slip that in, that would give him 3, then we could slip in. And if we opened up, I mean, we're gonna need a slot anyway, but like, yeah. With Estelle, we could go for Lightning and Plasma Wave eventually. With Joshua, we could go for Hellgate or White Gehenna. Crest and Forte are kind of possibilities. Lot here, which is an area heal, is something we could also, with a little bit of work, get to. La Curia is interesting. Very costly, but yeah, okay. So we don't really have much we can do with Eagle Eye for the moment. First of all, we need to open up more slots, obviously, but like... Should I be thinking about Sherazard? Like... You know, we could slip one of these, but it won't change her spells at the moment, so I don't think... Better to let that be, I guess, so... Yeah, we'll just let that sit. But, yeah, cool ornament. We'll figure out something cool to do with that. But, yeah, that'll all be for next time. Next time, we're gonna go down to that forest and we're gonna find those thieves. Hoping that they are at the forest and this leaf isn't a giant red herring. Spoiler, it really isn't. Like, obviously, narrative connection. It'll be fine. Yeah. So, see you all then, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye!